Hey there, kids. It's me, Oni the Unicorn. And I'm here to tell you that f***ing your dreams ain't cheap. In fact, it costs a ton of cash to do. So that's why me and the Oh No Radio Show need your help. Just go to the website displayed below and hit us up with some cash, yo. $1, $5, $1 million if you have it to spare. Any amount is appreciated. Well, I gotta go because these dreams ain't gonna fuck themselves. See ya!
No, 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 no.
No! God, please, no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
You are listening to the Oh No Radio Show.
Eat a bag of dicks.
Tell you what, ever since I started this smoothie life, man, oh man, I've had some pretty sinister farts. That's right. We are back. You scared me there for a little bit, Mikey. I understand what you're doing, but we're down a man and you cut your camera right as we're starting the show.
Hey, what do you mean?
You freaking...
What's going on?
Sinister Farts is indeed Derek's wrestling name. Welcome to the show. My name is Owen. I am the captain of this shit ship. And along with me tonight, it is just as of right now, my good buddy Mikey B.
Hey.
You know, these things do tend to happen where, things, people have obligations, things come up. But Ty was in our group chat all day. It seemed like he was pretty much prepared to be doing the show. Everything seemed gravy. He even enjoyed the suggestion that we go on a little bit later tonight at 9 o'clock. And, of course, we go to do the show. Nowhere to be
now he's
found.
Asleep.
Now, I guarantee it. I guarantee that's what has happened. He's forgot. He's not forgot. He's just fallen asleep. Motherfucker never sets an alarm.
How could you fall asleep
in
the middle of a podcast?
Well, I tell you, how could someone ever dare to do something like that?
That seems just, you're talking, you're on camera.
Right.
I don't even see how you could just fall asleep.
You're trying to be engaging to the audience. Yeah, how would one just doze off? Yeah, and especially too, like maybe when you're a guest on a show or something like that, you never do that. That aside,
I think literally the only thing that could be worse is if you got obnoxiously hammered and
Yeah.
then took your shirt off and tried to do most of the show topless.
and did wiggle titties.
What's up? Entering the black hole.
Wiggle Titties would be your wrestling name, actually.
I would be Wiggle Titties.
I'm Sinister Farts, and you're Wiggle Titties.
That championship duo is not.
Yeah, I don't have high hopes for him, to be honest with you. Anyway, though, we welcome you to the show, and hopefully Ty will join us. I'm honestly, at this point, I don't even know if I'm gonna let him in if he does wake up, because motherfucker, you got obligations. You have one obligation a week. Like, I ask you to help with the you don't even help with the show. You don't even come up with ideas. I was asking for ideas for things, and Ty's, doesn't even say anything. You at least respond with, like, hey, I'm at work, okay, I got you. You can't always, throw me your ideas and whatnot, but for real.
But I did have an idea.
But you did have an idea. It was something. I mean, it was, it was at least something. Ty, no, can't even be bothered to show up. I think I might fire him. I'm getting real. I think I might fire him. I can see if he comes online, and I'm gonna. I should fuck with him so bad, even if he does try and join the show. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna postpone that. Ty, where is Ty? That is a good question. Sam, we only just spent the opening talking about it, but yeah, we can't figure it out. I called him like, here, we'll do it right now. We'll get his fucking voicemail. I guarantee it. It'll. I was calling his ass. It was ringing out. Here we go.
This could be an onion.
It could be. This is very close to Onion Challenge. We're gonna have to make him Mayo Challenge.
Oh God! Oh wow! That's way. I would have quit the show.
He hates mayonnaise. He hates mayonnaise too. I'm calling him right now, as you can hear. Calling him on his phone. Here we go. Listen to Ty's real professional voicemail here too.
Hey, this is Ty. Sorry I missed your call. Please leave your number and a message, and thank you very much.
At the tone,
I'm going to leave him a voicemail.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, you fucking cunt. Did you forget what you're doing tonight on Thursdays? It's only been like close to a decade of you doing the same thing on a Thursday night. You better fucking wake up. I know you're sleeping. I know you're sleeping right now. You better get your shit together or you're fired. And I'm taking it out of your check. This is onion. This has Onion Challenge or Mayo Challenge written all over it. So watch yourself. Anyway, I hope you're not dead in diabetes coma. Bye.
That would be bad.
Yeah, that would be bad if that's the last voicemail left on his phone before Ty, tragically, maybe he's in the hospital right now. I don't know. Fuck if I know. Hey, whatever. Moving on, though, to more healthy things. And I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing. As you know, lately, Mikey, I've become a little bit of a smoothie man.
Yeah, you've started enjoying a nice fruit smoothie in the morning.
Yeah. So hey, I've been doing my smoothies, and they've been going great for me. I've been feeling a lot better. But yeah, I have noticed that my farts are sinister after I have these smoothies. Now I am putting protein powder in there and fiber powder, but they smell like, you know what they smell? They smell sour. They smell like vinegar.
Ew.
I've got vinegar farts.
Oh.
They're sour. Yeah, like a soury milk.
Ew! Oh, sour milk farts? That's disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Owen, I cannot abide by this.
I can't decide whether or not this is really healthy or really, really unhealthy.
I'm gonna go ahead and say 100% unhealthy.
I don't know, man. I feel like, just all the stuff that I've having with these, all the sweetness. Maybe it's fermenting in my stomach with maybe it has.
Are you making alcohol?
I don't. Maybe you've heard about that condition, right? That exists.
Oh, autobrewer syndrome.
Yes.
Yeah, I wish I had autobrewer syndrome.
Yeah, we would.
I'd be fucking dead right now.
We would save so much money.
No, you would literally be fucking wasted
all the time.
No, because I would even do silly things where I'd be at work, somebody, hey Mike, you want to have this biscuit? Here, go ahead and have this biscuit. I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna eat that biscuit.
Is that what
I'm gonna get
happens?
drunk as shit. Yeah.
Is that what? So what? So explain to me the science of it. Is it one of these situations where like you, if you like eat like a carbohydrate or certain type of food, that then it turns it into alcohol, or is it just that your body creates alcohol, like even if you don't eat?
So basically, autobrewery syndrome is also known as gut fermentation syndrome and endogenous ethanol fermentation. It's also
Okay.
called drunkenness disease.
Yes, I've got
But basically, when your body takes in carbohydrates,
that.
it just doesn't process them down into like energy or fuel. It processes them down into alcohol.
It's a carb thing. It's a carb thing. Yeah.
Sugary and starchy food. So imagine you go home, you have like
a loaf of bread.
Cinnabon.
Yeah, a loaf of bread. Eat some.
Yeah,
toast.
you're out at the mall. You have an Auntie M's pretzel, and
yes.
you get fucking shithoused.
I'm in it. I'm in.
Dude, that's the thing. I would constantly. They'd be like, "Mike B, we're not gonna. You can't drink anything." I'd be like,
full keto for you from now on, and you, nope, like only protein, only like vegetables. No.
Oh, and do you think you'd still drink Bud Heavy if you had autobrewer's disease?
I fucking would double down. I would that would be the best. like imagine being already kind of drunk where your body just makes you kind of drunk, and then you have a beer with a ton of carbs in it. Now you're doubling, like that's like a quadruple down. Like you're quadrupling down.
Oh my god.
On the whole situation. And I feel like that is probably not a great thing. But I also wonder if you're constantly, like, if you're in a state of, like, that like, your body is constantly that little bit drunk, right? Do you get to a point where you just don't notice? Or
I'm just a super functional alcohol.
Yeah.
Am I really an alcoholic at that point?
No, I don't think you are. I feel like
Can I just be me?
Yeah, you're just you. Yeah, maybe you're a drunkard, but I don't know if you're an alcoholic, because it's not like you chose this path. Well, maybe you chose the donuts, or maybe you chose the thing that sets it off. So then you become, are you an alcoholic, or are you a donut fanatic? And
I mean, I guess I could get addicted to donuts or anything.
Or like
literally just give me anything that gives me the smallest amount of like a serotonin drip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my body's like, yeah, we're doing that every day, all the time until we burn this out.
I feel you. I mean, I don't know that I would be much different. I want to switch gears though a little bit, Mike, and I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on wreaths? Because I have a bone to pick with wreath culture.
Like those weirdos that put wreaths on their door and then change them.
Yes, this is exactly the seasonal
month or a seasonal
yes.
or a holiday.
I am firmly anti wreaths unless it's Christmas. If it's Christmas, have at it. Fucking get your wreath on, baby. Get your wreath on. But if I'm walking around my neighborhood, I'm doing a lot more walking lately too, because I'm a walking man now.
You're walking now.
I'm walking now, and lots of walking. But I've been seeing all around the houses in my neighborhood. They got these wreaths with like fucking lemons on them. Now people got like Easter wreaths, lemon wreaths, fucking flowery spring leaves wreaths.
Owen,
I can't deal with it. Sorry, I had to
Owen,
pick my nose there.
We might have a problem. Our good friend and loyal supporter of the Ono radio show.
What?
Samantha.
She's
a wreath person now.
I just see this in the chat room.
She bought that brand new nice house, and I can understand.
It's a beautiful house.
Putting a wreath on it.
She's got oranges. Oranges better. No.
No, because it's gonna start. It's gonna start at oranges.
And by the time like
4th of July wreath.
Yeah, 4th of July wreath. Then we got the pumpkin wreath for Halloween.
Oh, dude, I mean, it stays like a pumpkin wreath for like 4 freaking months.
No, wreath life is not for me. Izzy says, I took down my Christmas wreath light 4 weeks ago. Cool comment. I like it. 420 in your name.
Like 4 weeks ago.
yeah. He's got 420 in his name. We'll let it slide.
I know Izzy.
She said, Samantha says, fuck 4th of July. All right, fair enough on that, too.
Wait, you don't like celebrating the America?
The birth of the nation? I mean, I'm not
You
American.
almost said the birth of Christ?
Well, aren't they the same?
Americans
Aren't
Christ.
they the same? Like, let's be real. I mean, when Jesus is
Ameri-
born, the true spirit of America was born. So they're one and the same to me. That's
What, like
yeah.
almost 2,000 years
Yeah,
prior?
bro. Yeah, bro. Like before
That's
that,
how deep.
yeah, that's how deep it goes. Like that's yeah. He's my president, honestly. Jesus is my president. And Barack
What
Obama
about-
is his vice president.
Okay, so what about if Jesus is your president?
Hmm.
Is God the VP or is the
Oh.
Holy Spirit the VP?
Supreme Court Justice. God's Supreme Court Justice, probably.
Yeah, I would rather have the Holy Spirit be
Or
VP.
he's something just like really asinine, like the director of transportation.
He's a
I'd like,
cabinet member.
yeah, I'd like that. I'd like that if he was still there, but he had like a real like Jesus is like, Dad, I got this. All right, like I got this. Don't worry about it. Stop interfering. He's like, but I could make all that better. He's like, no, don't.
He's like third in charge at the ATF.
Yeah. He hangs out with Elvis, ATF and things up. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. But yeah, fuck wreaths. Not into the wreath thing, and I also don't like the Lord is risen signs on the grass during Easter either.
Mm-mm.
And they're still up in my neighborhood. People still got them up. I'm like, come on, bro. You got your day. Fucking.
Dude, you know what sucks?
You get
Okay,
more than
so
a day. You get multiple days.
Technically, Jesus like took a break for 3 of those. No.
Yeah, exactly.
He was hanging out in
Mhm.
his man cave.
Oh, Jesus wasn't even American. Yeah, that's not my Jesus either. I need to. I need to see his birth certificate. That is true.
Ooh, and you know where he came from, so he might even be a little
He's
brown.
He's a little brown. Like, you know how like those presidents
Ooh.
work out. Like, ooh,
Not my president.
No, maybe not. I'll take it back. Maybe not. Like, white Jesus is America's president. We all know that.
Catholic, white Jesus.
Catholic? No. We're going.
Well, the Catholic Jesus is white Jesus.
I feel like most of the Jesuses in America are white, aren't they?
I'm pretty sure all. I mean, you get a couple black Jesuses
Yeah.
every now and then.
I like a black Jesus. It's sort of off-putting though. Well, not because it's a black person, just because you're so used to seeing Jesus as like maybe a little tan or white, but then you go full like black, like some of the statues, like when they like start like making them lawn jockey black, like
Ooh.
those are off-putting Jesuses. That off-putting Jesuses is a good name of the show.
Oh my god.
I'm writing that down. Off-putting Jesuses. Hi.
Well, I mean, I think it's I think the reason I do think of Jesus as a white guy is because we're kind of really mean to Jesus, like right there at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, in most of his life, like they're kind of
But he-
oppressed.
Yeah, but
Jesus,
he came
so I
back.
really
But he came back all DX style, and he was just like, "Boo, break the wall." Or he's Chris Jericho. He comes out of the tomb. He turns around. He does the thing. Like, oh yeah, like
He puts one of those Roman guards in like a figure 4
yeah.
or a sharpshooter.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Oh,
he's
man.
doing moonsaults all over the fucking place, dude. I saw him. I heard about it.
I
It's in
think
the
he climbed
Bible.
Didn't he like climb on top of the cave and then like pile drive somebody through a table?
Hang on.
I'm pretty sure that happened.
I'm pretty probably did. Izzy, what is Izzy saying? I was born Catholic at one point. My mom was smoking cigars to Indians, then Pentecostal in Puerto Rico. I mean, the hallelujah, and now I'm pretty much nothing. I like this guy. You have the best chat comments ever because they don't make any sense, but they're fun to read. That's for sure.
Chris Jericho as Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty. He looks.
Jericho
pretty
kind of is
Jesus-y.
Jesus. He's fat. Jericho is fat now. He's fat dad Jesus
Oh,
now.
did he get?
Yeah.
Did he
Oh
get
yeah.
chubbers?
He is like 50. Like he's pretty fucking old. So
Yeah, but I mean, DDP's 50, and that guy looks.
yeah, that's
awesome.
true. That's true.
But he's got his own yoga, so.
Yeah, I mean they named a yoga after him, so like he must be pretty good.
Must be pretty good.
Yeah, moving on a little bit though too. We've talked about my farts being sinister and fuck non-Christmas wreaths. I want to ask you how you feel about something I did the other day. And I mean my intentions were good. I just don't know if I made the right decision or not. I made the right call. So we're on another one of these walks. These walks are all of a sudden
Prolific walk.
yeah, they're getting me in trouble. It's the only time I leave my house, so like leave me alone. Like I walk around, and yeah. So there was this really cute cat, and ahead of us there were these two kids that were playing about on a scooter, and they were petting this cat, and it maybe looked like the cat was a lost cat. So the kids, like as we were approaching, they kind of skedaddle off doing their own kid things, and we're playing with So they were playing with the cat, and then I was like, oh, is that cat okay? So I kind of like put my hand up. Cat runs like straight up to me and Teresa, right? Like, and obviously it's just kind of like meow, super happy, wants pets, like super loving, super cute kitty, right? One of those like gray ones. Yeah, Mike B is snacking on ramen. He does that on the show. Thankfully, he's not slurping stir fry, huh? He did the stir fry ones.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I feel you. Better than sleeping, so I'll take it. As long as he's not, as long as he's awake and on the show, I'll let him eat the ramen.
Oh, and there won't be any sleeping thanks to show sponsor Triton Energy Drinks.
Oof,
Blood Orange Yuzu.
Mm.
Try a Triton. It'll rocket you awake.
I heard that there's now like 8% goddamn White Claws that one of them's blood orange.
I've heard they're
those are gonna get me in trouble. Oh, really? Are they gross?
Somebody said that there was only like one of the flavors that was like really, really good, and the other two were just kind of like meh.
Oh no, I don't know how. I mean, I know they got a cranberry and a blood orange. I didn't know they had like a full line of them, but
I'll take that. I'll take a shot of that cranberry.
I had my first pineapple the other day, my first White Claw pineapple, and I was suitably impressed. Still haven't been able to find the variety pack number 3 yet.
Me neither.
But yeah, I'm on
my
the
Sevy's
lookout.
usually pretty good about like getting the new stuff in. Although I'm pretty sure that they only keep carrying these energy drinks because I buy 2 of them a day.
Yeah, it's your thing. Yeah, I feel you. Either way, though, back to the cat thing, right? So walking around, see this cat, kids playing with it, super sweet, comes up to us, we're petting it. As it comes up to us, right on the corner, like in the easement between the sidewalk and the road, I noticed that there was a cat collar, and it was in the grass. So I called the number. Like, I had a telephone number on the collar. I had 2 telephone numbers. I only called the one, and I left a message, right? But then I thought it was a good idea to put the collar on the cat. Now, we don't know if that is that cat's collar. It could be any cat's collar.
What if you just re-identitied this cat?
That's why I'm asking this ethical question. Is what I did the right thing to do? I didn't see the collar fall off the cat. I just put 2 and 2 together, and naturally I put the collar back on the cat.
Did it like fit pretty well?
I mean, it was a little tight, but I mean,
was the cat like?
The cat was kind of like as I no, it fit pretty much it perfectly. But yeah, I don't know. I think I did the right thing. Someone will figure it out. It was a nice cat. They got a nice cat.
Like, what if that cat was ready to like be your friend because it just like freed itself from
it's tyrannical. Shackle. It's tyrannical reign of it. Yeah.
And then you come along and give it like 1 or 2 good pets, and it's like, yeah, freedom. Finally, some freedom.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, a cat collar. Click, and it's like, no,
it didn't.
I was finally free.
Surprisingly, the cat did not have a name. It didn't have a name on the collar. All it had was 2 telephone numbers, and that was that. That was all it had on there.
You should have called and been like, "Hey,
I did call, and I left a message. It had 2 numbers. I called the one. You weren't paying attention. I called the one, and it didn't answer. I left a message. I'm like, hey, there's a gray cat here, and it's super, and then I saw, like, I just told him the story. So I'm like, hey, I put this leash on a gray cat. I hope it's your
that's your
hope
cat.
that's your cat, and it's at the corner of blah 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 and blah blah blah. Good luck. Never got a call back. So maybe I'm just hopefully.
I hope the numbers. I wish they would have picked up and been like, "What do you mean? You don't have a cat?"
Okay then. Well, get ready
I
to
hope
have.
someone's just leaving callers around with fake numbers on them.
That would be kind of a genius thing to do, to fuck with people. Like if you had an arch enemy, and like he was in your neighborhood, and he was called, like maybe he was that neighborhood troublemaker, like you want to get rid of. What if you then, like, and you maybe have like a bunch of stray cats? Like, what if you buy a bunch of collars, put his number on it, and then just attach a bunch of collars to a bunch of stray cats, so he like is constantly getting bombarded with the calls, and then people dropping off like the cat at his house. Like now he's got a stray cat problem, and he hates cats. That'd be a good prank on someone.
You get a lot of. I mean, that person would get. But I feel like there's easier ways to do that. Just like put up a Craigslist ad.
That's true.
A free hovercraft or some shit.
Yeah, I do have a lot of raccoons, Derek. They're getting out of control. I need to do something about it.
Are they bringing more raccoons with them?
They got a whole fucking troop of them, bro. There's like two. Now they're in two different armies where like I feel like one of them like guards while the other one like eat, and then like they switch off. Like now they're working in units. Like it's a whole thing. Yeah.
Oh, so do you know what they call a group of raccoons?
What is that? What is it?
Either a gaze or a nursery.
A gaze?
Gaze.
I knew it. I knew it.
Oh my god. Oh.
I knew it. There's something up about those raccoons.
I could hear those weird little raccoons 69ing on the roof.
Yeah, always. That being said, yeah, we still don't have any Ty. He has not signed on to Zoom. Barilli, he was in our chat room earlier in the day and just didn't show up. I called him on the show, and no luck. So I guess you're just gonna have to deal with me and Mikey, and yeah, it probably won't be much different anyway.
Just the way it is.
Guys, you know what I think it is time for, though?
Is it time to bring forth the clip?
Clips! You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips! You know we got 'em, baby. Clips!
Yeah, Clips is the time of the show where we take a look at all the random stuff that our good buddy, for the most part, Tom, finds for us on the internet. Bear with me for 2 seconds while
The clip commander.
The clip commander, Tom. Yeah, sorry, I've got a new setup. I got a new setup tonight, and my laptops are reversed, and it's fucking my brain all up. So just give me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I got it. Just give me 2 seconds. All right, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Let's move on with this first one here, where Samantha, you'll appreciate this because I know she just did an episode of her free on Patreon conspiracy show with Derek Journey, all about Andrew WK and the conspiracies. Yes, did you hear about that one? Did you hear about this one? Yeah, you hear about this one? You hear about this one. It's something like that. It's a great show. You should check it out. Find Semantics on Patreon, and you'll hear all about Andrew WK and how there's a conspiracy about him not being, like kind of like maybe a creation, and who is the real Andrew WK and all that stuff. But go watch that. This has nothing to do with that, but it is Andrew WK, and this is an appearance of his when he appeared on a show and apparently broke his arm, basically caused havoc and broke his arm. And yeah, I think you'll enjoy this.
Don't know what I think about that, but it's great. 22, he's from Michigan. He's been called the biggest musical phenomenon of 2002. He's likely to scare your grandmother to death, even if she is dead already. Let's have a little snippet, a little look of Andrew WK before we
Why is she talking about my dead grandma? That's not nice.
make
If
the
I was
move.
Andrew WK, I would definitely be like, hey, can we not introduce me like that, please? No.
himself.
Right? All right, so we got the okay, yeah. We don't need to. We'll fast forward a little bit here. Yeah, it's Andrew WK. All right.
Hi there.
So, okay,
Hey,
so this is weird. Now we go from the clip of like, hey, this is the music artist with the video and everything, right? And then we go to next
her
shot to
dog
her
walking.
crawling on the ground
Under the piano.
Sequestered.
because Andrew WK is below a piano, just hanging out underneath a piano.
Hey, it's quite remarkable
Oh,
that you're
Tyler
actually wearing the
just
same
accepted
clothes as
my
you're wearing in the
contact
video
request.
right now. And
It's
you've,
a-
and you've got wet hair. That's kind
Oh,
of
did-
Standard issue.
Did he wake up from his nap?
Issue at this point.
Andrew WK,
Might
welcome
have.
to space.
Pleased to meet you. Thank you
Hey.
very much.
Now, are we going to do the whole interview with you under the
Yeah, I kind of set up here. I've been working on a few things in here. A few
okay.
different plans and
That's fine, as long as you're comfortable. That's the main thing, I guess. You
Yeah,
got
I
the New
got a
Zealand
paper.
Herald. Yeah, it's all working well, isn't it?
there's a skateboard thing going on, and that's
No, this is Andrew being Andrew. You know, doing weird Andrew stuff, like hanging out underneath the piano, reading a newspaper, you know,
pillows.
while an interview's going on. But yeah, we'll fast forward a little bit here. I'm not putting that asshole in the thing right away, by the way.
and what's neat to think is that there's things going on upstairs that we haven't even checked out yet.
A bit like you.
Basically.
Sort of like a madhouse, but there are things going on upstairs. Oh, you want to pull up my pants? Oh, Lord, there's no need for that.
Fantastic.
Andrew, I've been intrigued by you. I've been watching you. Are you? I mean,
What
am
the?
I getting the wrong
Hold
impression?
on.
Are you
Did
all nuts
somebody
and bolts
just
and
come
man and
pull that woman's pants up?
I think so.
Like a middle.
I saw it too. Let's back up on that.
That's
Like-
fucking weird.
Like we got ass crack. It's the audio guy making sure the mic pack doesn't fall off the yeah, I mean, I've
No,
definitely
and he's like, "Oh, you're showing everyone your crack."
I've been
Yeah.
intrigued by you. I've been watching you. Are you?
Let's
I mean,
fix your crack
am I
there.
getting the wrong impression? Are you all nuts and bolts and man and gruff and ah? Or you know, is that correct?
Nut, bolt, flour,
Or flour,
cheese,
cheese? Yeah,
fudge brownie,
yeah.
egg,
Egg.
and a whole lot of love and happiness too.
Do you like pain?
No, but I'm really excited about all the things that go around and come around and are there for me to take and touch.
Yeah, but he was pulling her
and
pulling
squeeze
her
and
pants up,
savor.
Samantha.
Like I guess like your face. I mean the album cover. Let's just have a little look at the album cover.
Yeah, better on.
Let's see that. Can you show us the album cover? Look at that. Now what's going on there?
Oh, it's a solid situation. Is what that is.
Is that real blood?
That's 90% pig's blood, 10% my blood.
So what? Oh, why is
Say
that? then?
again.
Why?
Speak up.
Why? I said why?
Oh, just for a solid photograph. I wanted to establish a solid situation which anybody at any point, at any time could step in for just about any good reason.
think about what he just said there.
I see.
The tangling of sense of struggling
I see. I see.
occurring now.
Just adding to the conspiracy theory that there's Andrew W. Did you hear what he said? Did you catch that? Just think about it. She asks.
It's a solid situation. Is what that is.
Is that real blood?
That's 90% pig's blood, 10% my blood.
So what? Oh, why is that?
Say
then?
again.
Why?
Speak up.
Why? I said why?
Oh, just for a solid photograph. I wanted to establish a solid situation which anybody at any point, at any time could step in.
I wanted to establish a solid situation at which anybody at any time could step in.
For just about any good reason.
I see.
The
I see.
tangling of sense of struggling
I see. I
occurring
see.
now.
Now, people that haven't really heard of you or know anything of you, apart from seeing you display yourself to be quite an interesting character this evening, would buy your album and look at some of the titles, wouldn't they? What are you getting up to there?
Tour.
Is
It's just
it
a predisposed stretch.
Is it time for yoga, do you think?
He does all sorts of weird stuff in this interview, and yeah, he's being Andrew WK, but we'll fast forward because then of course we got now he's bashing on the piano, doing bashing things.
definitely making a lot of noise.
Yeah. Apparently, he breaks his hand during this interview. I've seen this one back in the day, but I don't remember him breaking his hand, so I'm kind of hoping we get...
You see him break his hand?
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping we get some... Oh, maybe he's just doing it from... playing things on the piano that vaguely resemble music. Nope. Nope. He's doing it. He is doing a lot of bashing of the piano. Maybe this is the Andrew WK that doesn't know how to play the piano? Maybe this is... Oh. All right. Now we're getting a full-fledged freak out here. He's just crashing everywhere.
He's really
What do you
going at
call
it.
that? What do you call that?
He's manic. He's getting his energy out.
He's partying hard.
I mean, is this normal?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I'd
Maybe he
applaud
was
it.
trying to get a party going.
Do you think he broke his hand doing all that?
Right then. Now, most New Zealand music
Right
videos
then.
that you see will have a little...
I do like that when they go, okay then, right then, let's move right along.
a little NZ On Air logo in the corner. And that basically means that NZ On Air gave $5,000 of your money to help make that video. Now, sometimes that's fine. A lot of directors can make beautiful... Are you okay?
Yeah.
We're a little...
What's going on with this guy's hair? Does this guy have a mini pony?
Mm-mm.
Let's go.
Oh, wait.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
It's like he's got a poof in the back.
What's going on there?
It's like he's got the little
Yeah.
duck bill in the front with like a baby mullet in the back.
It's like it's something like that, right?
Yeah. Did he really do that?
I think so.
Is he still here?
Oh,
Andrew?
their minds are
You
blown.
all right? You all right? Come here.
Oh,
Come sit
Andrew's
here.
coming back
You
now.
all right? Come and sit here.
Just sit down on our new black couch.
Come on. Are you
You'll
bleeding?
notice our couch is black
blood?
because it's new because we had to get it redone. Third time we had to get it redone.
Really? He may have broken his thumb. Can we have medical support?
Oh, he's broken his
Is it
thumb.
broken?
Anyway,
I think it's broken.
while they sort that out,
That was great.
all right.
Yeah. All right.
God.
So,
Anyway, earlier in the year I had a chance to visit one of these high, big budget music videos. I'm not quite sure what the budget was for Kaylee's video, but they flew in through, hang on, they flew in,
This is
they flew in a
bizarre.
helicopter and two Australian directors. Is that all right?
all right, here's the Kaylee story.
Yeah.
You all right, mate?
He's got a full duck.
And,
Samantha.
Andrew
He's
W.
got the
managed
duck,
to retrieve
his
him from
little
the back of
baby
the
duck
set,
bill in the
and
front
just-
and a
We're
duck
going
butt in the
to go
back.
over
Yeah,
the
you're
details
right.
in just a second, but one question I'm sure everybody wants to know from that unforgettable performance. What exactly is going through your mind when you're doing that?
In case I don't live tomorrow,
Yeah.
and tonight's my last night on Earth, I wanted to know that I gave all that I had to give for no other reason than the sake of doing it.
I love that. That
It's
is
very,
truly
very
unforgettable.
simple.
Simple and effective. Now let's just review these. We think we may have a broken thumb. I mean, if there's a doctor in the audience, can you let's have a look at that? There's some sort of bulbous thing happening.
Yeah,
and
is that thumb? The
bit
thumb's
of
gonna be
throbbing.
a slight.
If we could just have a quick close up of Andrew's hands. Can you just do this for me, Andrew?
Yeah, can we get a
So
little
we
bit
can just
of
have a look. There's a
There's
lot
a
of
blood blistering.
there's bruising and there's red and there's all sorts of injuries.
Oh,
All
wow,
from
yeah, that's
performing.
Just a bit, just a little
buffed
cut.
up.
I'm good shirt
Don't wanna
watching
hurt my
that.
piano.
He's set a hell of a precedent for you good shirt guys wherever you are.
They're gonna have no problem.
They've got quite a shirt
They got a
in
whole
now.
band. They're gonna be
Andrew,
fantastic.
Sunshine, thank you for coming in.
Thank you very
I
much. my
appreciate
pleasure.
your energy.
Thank you, sir.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Now, here-
Right, coming up on Space, Good Shirt perform live, plus we've got a music video from a band who have toured with Ian Brown, even though they've got an average age of 17.
Oh, see you after the break.
That's a weird thing to say, by the way.
It's a little weird.
That's a weird thing to say, right? Hang on
Yeah.
1 second. I don't know. I think I'm trying to get Jabron Malone over here in the fucking thing. There he
Oh,
is.
there he is. There's
It's
that.
still connecting to audio, so that's good.
There he is.
Yeah.
Fuck, there, finally.
That.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
Jabron.
fuck! Finally. Oh, fuck!
Fuck.
Finally. You want to say, "Oh, fuck! Finally"? Fuck you.
Oh,
Fuck you.
Ty.
Oh, Ty, your onion challenge is coming, sir.
Cool.
That's the last one. That's the last one
Mayoed
you
onions.
get.
Mayoed onions.
You're getting something with mayonnaise. That's the goddamn truth. What's the excuse? You fell asleep. Everything I said on the message? Did you even listen to the message I left you?
I saw the message. I didn't listen.
Yeah, you say, yeah. I called you literally like 10 times to try and wake you up because I knew what happened. And now I'm not going to let you derail the show because we're in the middle of fucking clips, you asshole. So you shut the fuck up. You deal with me in clips, and we'll deal with you when I'm ready to deal with you. Just be thankful I even admitted you into my Zoom meeting. You piece of Wisconsin bullshit.
Ty, I am happy that you're not in a diabetic coma.
Yeah, we thought about that afterwards. We're like,
Mostly okay.
Oh, yeah. What if he's dead? Like that would look up. That would not be a good look for the show.
I'd look for the show.
No, it would have probably not worked out well. Anyway, moving on. I did want to play this one up next because it's an official music video, and this was a audience submitted clip. Our good friend Derek the Anti-Hero submitted this to us. He sent me this clip, and this is
trying to get in on that clip commander position.
Yeah, he threw it at me. And I was like, you know what? I'll play it. I haven't seen it. I don't know what it is. I still haven't seen it because I like to, watch these clips, fresh. So this is Frank and Maury, and they got their official music video called Sticky. And I believe this was debuted on worldstarhiphop.com. So it's going to be good.
Damn right.
Shut up, Ty.
Damn.
You're not allowed to talk. In September 2019, 2 men were found recording rap music in a Dunkin' Donuts bathroom. That is a good place, I've heard, to record rap music.
Acoustically, it's sound.
Yes. Frank, 75 years old, and Maury, 92 years old, were removed from the premises immediately. Oh, wow.
All right, pause, Owen. Pause.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
What is the over-under that this is young dudes dressed as old dudes?
Oh. I mean, I don't know how under-overs work, to be honest with you, but I'll say that there's a 40% chance that it is young dudes. 45% young, yeah, 45%.
Young dudes dressed as old dudes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm saying, dude,
You think this is like a 90% certainty?
I'm giving it like 75% that this is going to be young dudes dressed up as old dudes.
Ty doesn't get a pick, so we'll just keep playing. But not before recording a 6-track EP. Okay, this is track number 2 of the EP that they recorded in the Dunkin' Donuts. The supposedly old men.
Yeah, Frank and Maury.
All right.
Keep your mouth shut.
So far, though, guy on the left for sure looks old, right?
Yeah.
Old.
I think this might actually be old dudes.
Damn it, I love you, Steve. Watch your tongue. I'll put it in the George Foreman. You ain't never out the store, guess your life's boring. Thick liquor, that Patron, you're my wife's
I've seen these dudes before.
Okay.
They are good rappers.
They're good rappers
Pretty
and
decent rappers.
I think, is that a real old man or is that makeup?
That's a real old man.
In my phone, cause I'm quite gorgeous. I got a pretty face, but I still take your things from your living space.
I don't know. I'm not thinking that this is these guys' vocals. They might be they might be lip syncing.
I'm on a dinner date, but I still smack your face with a dinner plate. Figure skating on the block, sonny. Cut a split, triple flip like I'm John Curry.
Yeah, no way. I mean, maybe it's a good video. I like it.
And the music is pretty nice.
It's not that. It's not them rapping though.
Nah.
They're black people rapping, right?
Oh, well, I mean, you could have just said they were just rappers rapping.
No, but they sound like black people.
Run a man down. Hit him with the bingy and the sticky when I'm loud.
Black people have a sound. Get out. Get over it. Yeah, well, that's what Frank and Maury did. Good job. I don't want to play too much of it because I feel like I'll get banned from things, just in case.
The old folks home?
Probably, yeah. We'll move on to this one. Creepy dating profiles, number 2. All right. I don't remember if I saw number 1, but here's number 2.
Let's see number 2.
The worst dating profiles, number 2. These are always fun. Okay.
Nebulous state, vivid times.
Sorry, let me pausing it. Let me turn it up. I got a whole new setup, so things are a little wonky. Won't give me one.
Preparing for death, serving others, and staying right with our God.
Okay. What am I doing with my life? Preparing for death, serving others, and staying right with our God. Yeah, I definitely want to fuck you.
The first thing people usually notice about me.
My fantastic areolas. I never wear a shirt, so they're always visible.
That's creepy.
That is definitely creepy. And I will say, if that's your favorite attribute about yourself, your areolas, I don't know, man. Like, maybe work on yourself a little bit. Like, that's a bizarre thing. That's a bizarre thing to think, or I don't know.
I'm really good at
Liberating your pleasure wave.
Whoa. Liberating your pleasure wave.
Do you believe
God.
that men should be heads of their households?
Millions of years of evolution have put men in the leadership position in nearly every civilized society. So why change a good thing?
Yeah, that guy's definitely getting a lot
If
of
one
action.
of your potential matches was overweight, would that be a deal breaker?
Yes. Even if they are slightly overweight. So people need to take care of themselves before taking care of another.
Cool.
For you personally, is abortion an option in case of accidental pregnancy?
No. My flesh and blood lives, no matter the case.
Yeah, this is some Dexter shit right here.
Yeah.
The most private thing I'm willing to admit.
Not secret eye, pussy, but don't want any pussy, clean pussy, trusted pussy.
All right, so I agree with that guy though. He's like, I eat pussy, but I need that to be like some clean pussy, you know? They got some trusted pussy. Like I'll eat it, but it gotta be that trusted pussy, you know?
You gotta be trusty pussy.
Yeah.
What am I doing with my life?
I'm turning a little boy into a man. Well, trying at least.
Okay, that's...
Oh my, that's...
Wow.
That's too
I hope you like alpha males, because I'm your guy. That's right. I'm the whole package. I'll defend your honor in public. I won't take shit from waiters, and I'll even get you pregnant. Leave, and then come back and eat the child.
All right, that's a normal thing to say.
Wait.
Did
You
it
won't
just
take
say
shit from waiters? How many waiters are out there giving you shit?
Also, I believe it had a thing where it said underneath his name that's blacked out, it's Jimmy John's. Yeah, so is that mean, I don't know how this works. Does that mean he's posting it for the Jimmy John's? Or does that mean he's like...
That's where he works.
Well, that's where he works. So he's working at the Jimmy John's at
he's got
Spokane Falls Community College, Washington, University of Washington. Yeah, stay away from there.
This dude's got some strong opinions about himself being an alpha male, considering he works at the Jimmy John's.
He'll even get you pregnant, leave, then come back and eat the child. All right.
Fair enough. At least you don't have to take care of it.
Waiters, and I'll even get you pregnant. Leave, and then come back and eat the child.
I am sure my Mexican maid as an even Mexicaner maid. I don't call people boss, sure they obey.
Why is he doing an Indian accent?
Put the toilet seat down, and I have great credit.
I'm so rich, my Mexican maid has an even Mexicaner maid. I don't call people boss.
That's hilarious.
Okay, that's funny. I don't call people boss, shorty, or bae. I put the toilet seat down. I have great credit. People say I look just like Brad Pitt and George Clooney. I think he's probably going to say Eric 28. You know what? You're the first good one, Eric.
People say I look just like Brad Pitt and George.
Yeah, no, that's funny. Those are good. I like the funny.
What am I doing with my life?
I go to school to become an airplane. I'll be done in March next year.
Okay.
Nice.
You should message me if...
You know a chick who wants to fuck? A guy who likes to fight me? Or anyone who wants to challenge me to bicycles?
Wow.
You could just call me the Tim. I'm fucking amped.
You can just call me the Tim. I'm fucking amped.
No, the best thing is, look at the 3 percentages up there.
0% match, 0% friend, 98% enemy. Who are the other 2%? I don't know.
I spend a lot of time thinking about
the evil that men do.
Oh, yeah.
I spend a lot of time thinking about
What heaven is going to be like?
the most private thing I'm willing to admit.
I met Jesus. I met Jesus on March the 15th, 1975.
The most private thing I'm willing to admit.
I have actually looked into having a penis reduction.
Wait, do they even do that?
Yeah, is that a thing? I know breast reduction's a thing. It should be a crime.
But they're different. They're
I understand
different body parts.
I mean, I guess there are some freaks out there that just get like some genetic thing where they do have like that, like 2-foot donger, you know, like, and that has got to be well, it's just kind of got to be a pain because there's not enough blood in your body that can keep like a full erect, you know, like your boner is
so
never
you've
really
got,
a
like,
boner, so it's
a wiggle bone.
well, yeah, it's big, but it's not like bong, it's not like sticking straight up. So you like, I would imagine that would suck, you know. You like, it's just awkward to deal with, like, you know.
So you'd almost be better off to have like the 1-foot donger.
Yeah,
'Cause at
you
least
want to
that
find the sweet spot. You want to find the sweet spot. Like, I think there is, like, just like with women's boobs, like when they get to like a certain, like, when, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's some women out there that it's just unfortunate that it kills their back, and like, and we're talking like 3 watermelon sizes, and we've all seen that, usually on a larger woman, where it's just like ridiculous. Like, your titties are 3 of my heads. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it like your titty is a person. Like your titty is like the weight of a human being.
It's
like
a
when you
small
get
baby.
Yeah, when you get I think you toddler for sure for some of them, but yeah, like when you get to that point, I understand why there's the need for, like, because now you're just like, you're elephant man, you know, like you're goddamn what's his face in the Goonies, like you just like you're sloth. You don't want to. No one wants to be sloth. From the yeah, shut up, Ty.
The 6 things I could never do without.
Hurry, bitch. Music term. Ask if you wish to know.
Okay.
That guy is going to he's gonna kill everyone at the first job he ever gets.
I like it.
6 more thing or 5 more.
I don't know, because I like it how it's the 6 things I can never do without, and just the one perfect pitch. Music term. Ask if you want to know. There you go. That was the last one. It was a good one to end it on. Good one to end it on. I know that you're a big fan of The Simpsons, Mikey B, and I believe that Derek in the chat room is also a big fan of The Simpsons, if I'm not mistaken. So I wanted to get both you guys' opinion on this quick clip right here, which is, what if The Simpsons were British?
Ah, Bartholomew, out for another day of whimsical japes.
Do not have a cow, father.
No, we no longer have a cow, but we still have our pride.
Do we, father? Homer, the Wayne's got the head of yon statue of Winston Churchill.
Why, you diminutive? Well, Marjorie, the boy is dead. Eat your flag. The Simpsons.
The Simpsons.
What do you think? I think that's pretty good, right?
I'd watch
Better
it.
than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Whatever. One last clip this week. This is gonna blow your tits off, I believe. This is probably the most metal of dark metal thing that has ever existed on planet Earth. This is a band called the Black Satans.
I mean, that's pretty fucking metal already.
It's pretty metal by the name. So, this is the Black Satans. Just prepare yourself.
Wait, is this rap?
I mean, all right. First shot right here. Already, we're talking pretty metal, right? Like,
It's winter, the most metal season.
yeah, winter is the most metal season. We all know that. This is the Black Satans, and they're. I mean, it feels a little Norwegian, where we're, stomping through the wilderness, covered in snow. Dressed very all black. Very Viking-esque. There was a dude with a torch, I believe, in this first thing.
And they got the white face paint with like the black around
Yeah.
the eyes. The Satan of hell.
Satan approves of that face paint. We all know that. Okay. It's pretty Satan-y.
What the fuck?
This is not me fucking up the audio. This is their song. I just want you to understand, everybody out there, this is not me, no, this is not a shitty clip. This is the audio of the song. Here you go. Okay, here we go. All right. This is very evil.
These guys are here in Fond du Lac. I think so.
Do you think they might have shot this like 10 minutes from your house? They have very interesting movements. Can we talk about their movements for a minute?
Well, the guy in the front is like walking like.
That's the front man. That is the front man, clearly.
Remember the Six Flags guy, the old dancing man?
Yeah.
It's moving like that.
A little bit. I can see. I can see that comparison. There's odd stances.
They might be lizard people too.
Okay. They have too much energy for lizard people because they don't sleep. I love I'm going to take a sword and whack down a tree as part of our music video. That's pretty cool. These guys are pretty evil, bro. Have either of you ever seen the show Alaskan Bush People?
No.
Okay, it's a terrible reality show that's on Discovery Channel. And they have one character on there that, I think his nickname or his actual name is, I think it's Bear. Bear. And he is a complete, he annoys the shit out of me anytime I watch the show for 5 minutes because he's a complete just spastic. Like, he's just like, he does like wolf calls and he's just like, I like to jump and I like to run real fast and I like to do rolls and my name is Bear. That's what these people remind me of. Now that guy, he's the tonguer of the group. Oh, Yep. Pretty sweet. Tonguers. Leather jackets.
Little mustaches.
Yeah.
Are they all just gonna take turns?
They didn't make this as a joke, though, either, right?
I hope not.
No, they're serious about this. I'm pretty sure.
I hope they're serious about this. 'Cause this is them
Oh,
trying to
one
be
guy
funny.
just rolled up a snowball and threw it. Now they're having a snowball fight.
That's pretty
That's
metal.
pretty metal. That guy's fucking a hump. Yeah, dry humping a tree. A lot of running at the camera, which I
think
appreciate.
They all are taking turns running at the camera.
Is that
Now
what
he's
they're?
trying to do,
Yeah.
Like, pole moves.
Oh, that guy's got his torch back now. The torch is pretty metal.
They're not. They're very slow with the headbang. Like,
Yeah.
The headbanging is
Okay.
not-
All in all, pretty entertaining, though.
Yeah, I mean that. I don't know if you can ask for a much more metal video.
That was fairly metal.
No, it's pretty metal. Yeah. There you go. That was clips.
Clips. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips.
Yes, we are back now with Ty in full tow. You jabroni, so tell us about your day. What happened? Give us the give us the rundown. How did this? Because you were in the group chat. You were doing things.
Yep. Yeah, I did things.
Yeah.
I went out, grabbed some food with the madre.
Okay.
And
Grab a bird
was
on a
good.
stick.
I got home and I must have fallen asleep immediately. Like, I don't think anything happened. But
Can I make a suggestion? An alarm.
Well, this doesn't happen often.
Yes, you say that, but it's almost happened the last like 3 shows, and this time it actually just happened.
That's not true. What
Oh,
the fuck?
it's happened multiple times since in the last few months. It's happened. It's happened. It's happened.
Not true. I've been here.
Dude, I had to.
consistently.
Nah. Whatever.
Mikey D had to fuck up like 5 times before we onioned him.
No, you've got multiple. You've got multiple. I will pose the case. I will put it forward in front of Ono Court, and Ono Court shall decide whether or not Ty deserves and what punishment, like if he's guilty or innocent, and what punishment that he gets.
I move to dismiss this Ono Court.
You are not. You are the you're the defendant, sir. You don't get to move to dismiss anything.
Well, I'm
bottom line is, we will have a jury of our listeners, and we will ask them for your crimes what they determine.
I'm prosecuting attorney, Owen.
Oh, are you? You go in full. Mike B is
pressing charges.
Okay, yeah, you're pressing charges.
I'm pressing charges in the court of Oh No.
I'm writing it down right now. Mikey B.
This kind of injustice will not stand.
No.
Not while I'm alive.
No.
Not while I've choked down 7. It was over 7 onions. Okay.
Yep.
There's recompense.
Yep. What do we think we go with? I know he wouldn't be able to do anything with the mayo, so I'll leave him off that. But I'm going peppers. I'm going peppers. That's where I think I'm going with this.
Pepper?
Well, no, multiple peppers. And I've got some pepper connections. I got some pepper people. I got guys for this. And I'll even if I have to send Ty the peppers. The peppers will be happening.
Our good friend Derek, the anti-hero, says, "Butt chug 7 beers."
Yeah, if he could do that, we can't put that on Twitch though. Yeah.
10 full stalks of celery.
10 full stalks of celery. That sounds awful. Yeah. What's a full stalk? just like this, like, is that a stick or is that like the
All
thing
right.
that?
No. Ty has to eat 5 uncooked radishes.
That's easy. I could do that.
It is not easy because
I
they're
could do
a
it.
bitch to eat.
I like radishes. I could eat them.
Yeah, when they're cut up real thin and when they're like cooked down.
Yeah, I don't need to cook them down. I can eat them raw. I can eat them raw as long as they're cut.
No, I'm saying he's got to chew them out like an apple.
Nah, it's more. It's 10. It's 10. 10 radishes. 10 radishes. I like that
Wasabi
one.
radish.
Anyway.
Fuck.
It's time we take a little bit of a break.
Pickled pig's nose.
That would be fun if we did all like that weird ass bar food that sits there for forever, like the pickled
anything.
Pickled egg, pickled like.
Why do they pickle sausage? That seems gross.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. And I like pickled. I like pickled onions. I like pickled onions. I like certain pickled things, but I don't need a pickled pig's feet. You know.
Bro, have you ever had It's called like giardiniera. It's like pickled. It's like pickled peppers, cauliflower, like an olive in there. It's like an Italian spicy pickled vegetable mix. It's real fucking good.
That sounds like what's like a kimchi almost.
Kinda, but it's
because
like
I love
more
kimchi.
Italian
Kimchi's
spicy.
great. Kimchi's wonderful.
Yeah, kimchi's pretty good. I'm down with that. And I like sauerkraut.
Stop trying to help him, Brilly. Brilly's like, Ty has to drink water for a full day. Like, yeah, we know he can't do that. Either way. Yeah, he drinks
That's
water
more
all
of
the
a
time.
Mike B challenge.
It's more of a
you
Mike
gotta
B.
drink 3 gallons of water today.
Oh god, it'll kill you. It'll kill you.
I
die. Guys, when we get back, we are going to take a little bit of a break. Call it 10 to 15 minutes. What's the time right now? 10:08. We'll call it 10:20. We'll be back. How about that?
Ty has to smoke 15 joints.
Oh yeah.
Really
Ty has to get all the massages and hand jobs. Oh yeah, like they're just making it easy. It's too much. Come on, get out of here.
I'll try my best.
You wish. You wish.
I have kind of a weird story I kind of want to talk about.
Yeah, well, you're not allowed to talk about anything unless I acknowledge you, because you don't acknowledge me. You didn't even try to join the show. So you know what? Maybe when we get back, maybe I'll let you tell your story on the show.
And Ty, you know what? For falling asleep, I'm gonna eat all these fantasy gummies right here.
Yep.
And there are some unicorns in here, and they taste delicious.
Exactly.
Cotton candy.
Either way, we'll be back in just a few. Hang on, let me throw some tunes on here. Thank you for sticking with us, through that first segment. We do always enjoy having the fan interaction, everybody. Please stick around for the second. If you're a fan of the show, by the way, you can join our Patreon. We got a lot of stuff going on our Patreon. And patreon.com/ONRS is the best way to support us. I want to give a shout out to our good friend Jay, who is now a top tier sponsor at $10 a month. Do like Jay, bro. Like, be like Jay. And, even if you're not a full $10, subscriber, throw us a couple of bucks, because this thing is not the easiest to run. And you know what? Look how homeless I look. I need a haircut and a beard trim. So, help me out. Guys, what do we say when we get out of here for the first segment? Fuck your Welcome back to the second segment of the Oh No Radio Show.
Oh, woo!
Oh, what a surprise. Time rolling in late, you know. Oh, why not make it? Why not make it both segments?
I'm right on time. You introduced it. Here I am. What's
Okay.
up, baby?
Yeah, okay.
What's up, baby?
What's up, baby? I was thinking about this just now on break because I saw what my nomination for mine would be on break. But what is the grossest thing that you own? What is the grossest thing that you own?
The grossest?
Yeah, the grossest thing that you own. I'll tell you mine if you want. I mean, I'm gonna anyway. But
start out because I want to know like what you're.
Okay, what I'm basing this on.
Yeah.
So I have notoriously very sweaty feet, and I like to wear sandals a lot. I like to wear my flip flops, and so now I have a towel that when I'm outside on the porch, I have a foot towel that I.
That's grosser than I thought.
Yeah. That's the grossest thing I have. It's like for my sweaty, dirty feet, and I wipe it off. Oh shit, sorry. But yeah, that's my foot towel is definitely, and it's like a pink and white towel, and it used to be one of my mother's kitchen towels growing up, and it's always just one of those things that's like stuck with me, and I've always held on to it for some reason, and now I think it's been a car rag at one point, like it I've dried my car with it, I'm sure, but now it's my foot towel. It's my designated foot towel.
Man, this is some merch ideas right here. People didn't know they needed it until they heard foot towel.
Yeah. Remember back in the day, you used to have like those bar towels, and maybe even like the golf towel thing was a big thing. The golf towel. It's kind of like that, but it's your foot towel. Oh No Radio Show foot towels. We should get on them.
If it's on that lines, then I'll tell you the grossest thing that I own is actually the computer chair that I'm sitting in right now.
Oh yeah.
Because that thing gets sat in naked.
Okay.
Fresh out of the shower, where I'm probably still a little moist.
Little pink eye factory.
Yeah. I've definitely launched a million farts into this thing.
It is your fart share. Yeah.
I've probably even done a little bit of.
There's some jizz on there. There's some residue.
A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've also like.
You never do it. You never do the old Lysol. You never take a Lysol wipe to it or anything like that.
Maybe if I had started with that way.
Oh, it's too far gone at this point.
I think even the Lysol wouldn't even do it. Do anything.
It wouldn't do anything. No Lysol wipe can defeat
what's going on now.
Yeah.
I'll probably just need to burn this thing when I don't need to I don't want it to get out into like the trash pile and somebody be like, "Oh, sweet."
Nice.
Yeah, you don't want people
chair.
having you don't want people taking that with them, yeah.
What kind of fabric? Like, what's the...
Somehow you end up with an illegitimate child because some woman sat in it naked and it picked up some super semen that dried on there, and like now you have you never even had intercourse with this woman, but you have a child with them because...
How would they know?
Well, it comes out with a mustache and gnarly teeth.
And it's already drunk.
Yeah.
Man. No, Ty, to answer your question, the fabric is like...
Or is it a faux leather? What kind of thing are we talking?
No, it's fabric, but it's like...
No, that's not good.
Yeah,
you know what, like
holds
car
the
seats,
farts.
You know what car seats are made of?
Okay.
That fabric. It's like a stiffer version of that.
I know. I think I know what you're talking. Does it have the little holes in it? Like the little? No. Okay, it doesn't have the little holes.
No, it's consistent.
Okay. What about you, Ty? What's the grossest thing in?
Man, I've had a few gross things over the years.
You
and,
never.
I mean, a couple. But literally now, I don't have anything that gross. But this sort of ties into what I was saying I wanted to sort of speak about.
Okay.
It grosses me out really hard.
All right. You have
Man,
the floor, my friend.
Fucking hell. So the other day, I didn't really think anything of it. I was putting my socks on. One of my socks got a little bit caught on my fucking pinky toe.
Okay.
And I did the little shimmy and I
Wait,
shake
you have like a snaggy nail or something?
Yeah,
like...
but my nails aren't like, I'll admit it freely if my nails are crazy. They aren't crazy right now. They were like normal, regular toenails.
Okay. So you're taking your
fucking dude. Somehow I pulled my toenail off. My pinky toenail.
The whole one? The whole
the
thing?
The whole fucking thing.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
And
I don't
it's
like that.
been like I haven't really said anything about it to anybody, but I didn't notice right away. Like I just pulled my fucking it didn't hurt like you would imagine it would hurt.
Yeah, because you're diabetic and don't have feeling in your toes.
Okay, I don't have as much feeling as maybe you or Mikey, but I still have feeling.
I could drop an anvil on those things and it'd be fine.
Dude.
I'm supposed to feel my toes?
Fuck.
I got the diabetes.
I can't tell you how gross this was because, I didn't realize
did it bleed a lot?
Hours later. And yeah, I saw like a little bit of a blood thing on my sock, and then I noticed I had put my shoes on earlier. There's a blood stain in those. I was like, God damn it!
That's
bad news,
fun.
man.
Blooding all over the place, dog.
I grew up with this. I grew up with this guy. He was my older brother's best friend, and I remember one time he got an ingrown hair, but it was in that spot right above your ass crack.
Oh.
So it was right, yeah. And he basically had to make a mampon just to keep it from bleeding. Like he had to go to work in khaki pants. It was a corporate job or whatever, and oh my God, he grew up without parents. He was kind of an orphan, and my parents used to be really good to this kid. So at 17 years old, my mom's kind of he's 17. I'm probably I don't know, 9 or something, 9, 10 years old. And I remember this vividly because my mom was trying to be a good mom sort of figure to this guy. He used to be around our house all the time and all that. We used to make dinner for him all the time. And he kept complaining about this thing and how it would bleed. And I'll never forget him pulling down his pants a little bit to kind of show my mom the top of his ass crack and the smell that came out. My mom almost threw up in the sink. She the smell that came out of it, because it's those things that we've had before, Ty, those the cysts and shit, those they're awful, and when they pop and it's just so much bacteria and smell that builds up in those things that Jesus Christ, our house for 2 days after
no.
Yeah, it was bad. But there you go.
I will say the grossest thing I've ever done
Yeah.
was we were hanging out at the tree lot. We were in our early 20s hanging out at the tree lot.
Tree lot.
Oh, that's the Christmas tree lot, sorry.
All right. What are you doing there? You working there?
My buddy's parents ran a Christmas tree lot every year. And so we would just do the overnight security, which was basically you could have stole whatever you wanted because we were all pissed drunk.
Yeah, you're just hanging out with a taser. Do you have any weapon, by the way?
No.
You're just a person there to go, hey, don't
there were,
steal that.
There were usually somewhere between 4 and 7 people there.
Did you even ever have to chase anybody off from the lot? Never once. You just hang out.
No, But I mean, we would also leave like the lights on all night, and like we're like meandering around
Yeah.
the site. So I mean, you'd have
The
to
robbers, there would be a bad place to rob.
I guess.
I would.
But we're out there one night, and we just finished like cooking up some hot dogs on the little grill, and we all sit down to eat, and I'm like, my gut's feeling a little funky, but I'm like, whatever, I'm kind of drunk, so maybe just drunk. And I like lift my cheek because I'm like, oh, I got a fart. Better just fart.
Oh, we know how this starts. Yes.
I farted what seemed like a normal, maybe a little lengthy, but normal
fart.
Right. No. It smelled so bad. And we're in an open air venue, mind you. Like, we're not enclosed.
You're in a Christmas tree tent that you see on the side of a Winn-Dixie everywhere in Orlando ever. Yeah.
Everyone scatters from the table.
Oh no.
My friend Paul throws up.
That's how bad it was.
That's how bad it was.
I have actually been around you once when you farted. I think you were outside on my porch and you let one of those types of farts go at one point, and I definitely, like, it made my eyes water and me gag. Like, I didn't come to full throw up, but enclosed in a tent, yeah, I can see that happening. I could definitely see that happening.
Yeah. And that was probably the grossest thing, other than shitting myself while drunk. Yeah, that's the grossest thing.
I'm gonna move on because I can't do it anymore. I want to show the audience. I got a sexy new rack for all of my gear.
Check out my rack
over there.
Check out Owen's rack.
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah. And I like when these things happen because I like when I get a thing on my Facebook where it's like, oh shit, this thing, is perfect. It's the next to nothing deal. Do you ever, you know what I mean? Like this thing cost me $50. It was for two of them. I sold the other one for $25 already. And I got myself, a rack and everything. But you know what I'm talking about? Have you ever had one of these like too good to be true sort of Facebook deals where you end up like just scoring something that I mean, your computer was kind of like that, right, Mike?
Yeah, my computer was definitely probably about an $1,100 to $1,200 computer. And this was before they hiked all the prices this year.
Yeah, you got lucky. You bought that thing at the right time, I think.
Yeah, and
because I'm trying to buy something myself, and it's just like, dude, I just wait for a little bit. If you can wait a little bit.
You either gotta wait or you just gotta buy something pre-built and then hope that you get. I mean, and there are some places to do that, but yeah,
you're gonna spend more money.
Yeah, mine was probably an $1,100 to $1,200 computer, and I got it. I think I walked out of there for like $860.
Not bad at all.
And the guy wanted over $900 for it, and I was like, I only got it $860.
Yeah, let me chip away at that a little bit. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I just for myself, like, it was kind of one of those weird happenstances where it was just like things line up, but it did mean me buying this piece of gear. It did me, or not gear, but like this like piece of furniture to house my gear. It did mean I had to like unhook everything and rewire everything. And when you got a studio like mine, it's scary as shit because there's a multitude of things that can go wrong. And you can fuck shit up. And thankfully, I was just like, all right, got everything wired. Did throw it everything worked perfectly. Tap on the back to me. First time, no problem. Like, oh yeah, it's beautiful. It inspired me to even I got you guys, if Ty, you're ever back in Orlando, or whoever will eventually probably sit in the seat across the couch from you, Mikey. Be it a guest or whatever. I got two of these like swing arm, these like, whatever they're called, like the arms that you can attach to the side of the, desk or whatever, like the which I think is going to be better for you guys. You know, like if you're sitting on the couch, you can move it a little bit. You can kind of like go up and down. You know, like they got like the spring action type deal. So I got that going on. I need to get that mic from you, Mikey, and that webcam as well, because I need to start testing all that stuff out. But that's besides the point. But yeah, I was just happy.
Came across a little dealio.
Yeah, I came across a dealio, and it's always like really like satisfying. It's like it's not something that I was even like shopping for. It's just when it comes across, and you're like,
oh.
I don't really need it, but now I need it, especially because it's so cheap.
Yeah.
That type of
No,
thing.
I'm looking for a car right now.
Yeah,
And that's,
yeah.
I've been running across.
I'll sell you mine if you want it.
How much?
I don't know. I got to blue book it and all that.
Then
$6,000. Call it a day.
I probably have to do payments.
$5,000. $5,500. Yeah, $5,500.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because then me and my wife both drive Sentras.
Yeah, that's true too. And you've got the shittier one, so that's okay.
Yeah, but then it's
hers
like,
is nicer than mine.
Yeah, but then it's like, I know that you farted in that car, and like.
Wouldn't you rather my farts though than some strangers' farts? Like you'd rather my boogers and my farts in the car than you would like some strangers' boogers and farts.
Yeah,
where,
but like,
where do you leave your boogers?
You don't need to know. You don't need to know.
I do. If I'm gonna buy it, I need to know where you're leaving your
Just
boogers.
don't look under the passenger seat. That's all I'm saying.
Ew.
I've never done that ever
That's
once.
right,
I've actually seriously have never done that in my life. Yeah, I'm a flicker. I'm a flicker. I'm not a rubber. I'm a flicker.
Okay, so I was gonna say, in line with all the gross things.
Yeah.
I do remember I had an Oldsmobile that the driver's side window didn't go down, and so I started like the car still had an ashtray, so when that filled up, I would get really lazy, even though all you had to do was literally pull it out and dump it out.
Yeah.
But what would happen is I would go out purposefully buy like an Arizona tea, like the monster,
the
one.
big boy.
Yeah. And then
that's
I
your
would
new
just
ashtray.
That's the new ashtray.
And you leave the old ashtray full of cigarette butts.
I would literally fill up.
Oh God.
An Arizona.
Yeah, dog.
And it's when you fill it up, because you'd leave probably like 20% of it in there to kind of like at least douse those first couple cigarettes.
No good. No good.
Because quickly it is like full, and then every now and then you just chuck that bee out the window, and it is.
Oh, at least put it in a
heavy.
trash can when you go through McDonald's or something. Come on.
Well, I mean, I was a punk ass kid, so I
Fucking
just
disgusting. Ty used
launched
to
this
have a
cigarette
gross.
bomb.
Well, Ty used to have a gross ass ashtray thing in his van. I remember you remember that? You had like this
Which one?
You had like a cup holder ashtray
yep.
in your van. I remember that. It's like very soon after I met you, I got a ride in your shit van. And,
hey, that van was fantastic.
Oh,
isn't that the van you sold weed out of?
Oh, that was the weed van. Yeah, it was definitely the weed van. Like,
and
it definitely didn't look like a weed van at all. Like
No,
it
it
didn't have all the stickers of weed things all over it.
It did not. There's no weed stickers. Those were on other things.
Yeah. Okay. You tell yourself that. I got a couple did you knows. Did you know that Joey Ramone, the lead singer of the Ramones, was born with a parasitic twin growing out of his back?
What?
Yeah, I didn't know it. I didn't know that.
They killed that kid. They just
I wanted to ask you guys. I mean, I didn't look it up, but how does that work? Did they take the parasite? Yeah. What do they do with that? Do they cut it off? Like, I guess they would probably cut it off and kill it. Like, unless you want to just have like a parasitic twin living on the back of you, like like I imagine it sounds like that. It's always kind of like like all fucked up.
Okay, real quick.
Scraggly hair.
Parasitic twins.
Two teeth.
Parasitic twins occur when a twin embryo begins developing in utero, but the pair does not fully separate, and one embryo maintains dominant development at the expense of its twin.
Is that person a real person at at that point? Like, is that person a person? Like,
I mean, what if it came out and could be like, kill me?
Yeah, it's kind of what I feel like. Yeah, I feel like they're like that. They're scraggly hair. They got two teeth. One eye doesn't work. It's looking the wrong way. It's attached to Joey Ramone's back, which not exactly.
Oh, bro, like what if Joey Ramone shot heroin? Yeah, and the twin got high on heroin.
That probably would happen, I would imagine, because they're probably they're connected with their bloodstreams and stuff.
You could never sleep on your back.
No, you couldn't sleep on your back. But what if he was an awesome punk rock vocalist too? And now it's like they could do harmonies.
I actually kind of imagine it as
they do harmonies.
24 hours ago.
I want a bass. Yeah.
No, wait, it makes more sense. Nothing to do.
Nowhere to go. Because I'm attached to this motherfucker's back.
Because I'm attached to Joey.
Fat Joan.
It is crazy to think about, though. So does it say what they do with them? Like how that they... Usually
they just, if it's possible, as long as they don't share organs, it'd be, I guess, easy enough to just
slip them off,
cut them right out.
See you later.
Yeah.
Bye, buddy.
And then what? Is that guy dead, or does that little guy just kind of does he grow another twin on his back? Because
oh, there's also heterophagous twins, which is where one twin is super fully developed and good to go, and the other is what you're talking about,
yeah,
like
the
baby
South
Voldemort.
Park. Remember the South Park, right? With the what was it, the nurse, the school nurse or whatever?
Yeah.
Remember she had the thing growing from the side of her face.
Yeah, she had the little twin.
The parasitic twin. That same thing.
Was
right?
awesome.
I like that they put the little nurse hat on the parasitic twin.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Way to go, South Park.
You know what? It doesn't get enough credit from time to time. Cheers to South Park for keeping it real for all these years. I got back into it a couple years ago, and I'm like, I had a huge period where I didn't watch it at all, and I'll be honest, it's the best show that Comedy Central ever fucking puts on now.
Considering they still make new episodes and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's probably one of the best things.
I've actually I've been watching, I started at the beginning. I've been going through and putting it on in the background while I work.
Oh yeah, it's and it's also one of those weird ones because I've seen a lot of the episodes so many times that it's good background noise, right? You've seen it, you don't have to pay 100% attention to it. You can giggle at a joke here and there. I think a lot of people do that with The Office as well. And maybe that's kind of the format that Comedy Central is going for, is literally the business model of
let's acquire all the biggest laughs.
Well, all the stuff that you've seen, but you're nostalgic and familiar with, that we can just run I think a lot of people put TV on just in the background for background noise. And literally we're going to be the slightly comical background noise TV channel. I feel like they're probably doing something like that. We'll move on. I know it's getting late here, but I wanted to ask you guys about biting pencils. Were you pencil biters like the old number 2 back in the day?
No, not really, man.
So
I probably did on occasion, but I was never a habitual chewing on my pencil.
Oh, it was my thing. My things look like woodchuck, I don't know. I was a dumb kid. I used to nom, I don't just bite on my pencils. Always was my thing. And I know other people have been like that too, because I've seen it in memes on the internet or whatever. But I found in cleaning up my studio and all my organization of it, I found a number 2 pencil, and it was instinctual, dude. Like, I literally looked at it, I wiped it off, I went, like, I don't know what the fuck, I don't know. It was just, and like, I did it. Like, guess I'm a pencil biter. It's a weird ass thing, but
sounds much worse than it is, I think.
Yeah, I guess I'm a pencil
but
biter.
Still odd.
Weird.
Slightly odd, for sure. Like, I don't know, man. There's definitely those strange habitual...
No! Oh, God.
Look at this guy.
What?
I forgot about this guy. I forgot he was... Yeah.
What did you think I wasn't going to do the news?
I thought that you were going to not pull up and do the news. I didn't think that that was even happening tonight, but okay. Yeah,
well,
nice
the news is happening, and it's happening now.
All right. Here we go.
And now, the news that may include multiple newses. Newses 1, newses 2, and 3. The news that we all need and deserve. Johnny Moonbags.
Johnny Moonbags in the house. How you doing, Johnny?
Back with the news.
You got some... Yeah? What sort of stories we got today? You got some good stories for us.
You think you got handles for the news?
I mean, I got a little time for a couple stories. Yeah, let's hear them out. Let's hear them out.
Then maybe you want to know about news 1.
All right, let's go straight into it. And yes, you're absolutely right. Let's throw on news 1.
And now the first news that precedes all other news numbers. News 1.
News 1.
Well, thank you and congratulations for the news. Let's get a round of applause for the news.
Yeah!
News! That's good.
Cheers to the news.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, welcome and salutations from News 1.
Yep.
And this week, we are going to go all the way to Lakeland for News 1.
Lakeland, Florida, huh?
Yeah.
My old stomping grounds. I used to live in Polk County. I used to actually go to a lot of independent rock and roll shows in Lakeland. That was where me and my wife took on a lot of dates there. Fancy Lakeland to some rock and roll shows, believe it or not.
You did some finger banging in Lakeland?
Finger bang bang. That episode was on the other day. It was great.
Well, then if you know about Lakeland, you know about the Polk Parkway.
Polk Parkway. I have heard of this road. I've been on that road.
I've been in that road. I call it a vagina.
Well,
I don't know what that means, but all right.
The Polk Parkway?
The Polk Parkway. Is that when you bang some trashy broad from Haines City?
That's about right.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah.
Well,
fair enough.
In news, on Thursday they had to close some of the Polk Parkway. You wanna know why?
Why'd they have to close the Polk Parkway, bro?
Because a little tiny plane landed in the median.
Oh, I love when these things happen. Occasionally this happens. It seems like it always happens in Florida where there's a Cessna that has to land on a weird stretch of, like only in Florida do you take off when the plane and I should have probably filled up with gas. Like there's a lot of ties flying around in the air. Like they forget to do their pre-check or they have to, and then they have to do the crash land, not crash land, but we got to close off the road because some dickhead forgot to fill up before he took off, and now he's got to, hang out on Polk Parkway.
Well, he landed it in the road, and then they pulled it to the median, and everyone was fine, no crash. Everybody was just pissed at some airplane man.
I would be. I mean, I've never experienced it personally where this thing has happened, but I feel like I'd be pretty mad if, I'm on my daily commute and just because some dickhead, forgot to, check out his plane, make sure it was all good before he took off. Now I gotta wait because of you. It's irresponsible. What do you think about it, Mikey? Or sorry, Johnny.
Oh,
you look a little alike, so
I think it's pretty crazy.
pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy.
All right. What about you? What about you, Ty? Is it pretty crazy?
It seems logical to me.
Yeah?
I don't know, man.
Pretty crazy.
We live in this world.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's true. It is pretty crazy.
Slightly crazy. You know what's even crazier than that?
I'd love to know.
News 2.
Hang on, I'm trying to fix things real quick. I got things going on. I lost my camera somehow.
And now,
hang on, no, here we got it.
News 2. Beep 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 beep. News 2, the news of news, with El Ducerino himself and a moonbag.
Thank you, and welcome to News 2.
Oh, there it is.
And in News 2, we're going to take a little jaunt over to the coast.
Okay.
Coast of Florida. And
we're doing all Florida news? Florida news?
In Titusville, yeah, all Florida news.
Okay, all right.
In Titusville.
Titusville, Florida.
You know how they have schools in places, and sometimes the kids they play outside of the school but inside the fence.
Yeah, like recess time, right?
Yeah, they're having fun. And
what was Johnny Moonbag's favorite toy or thing to do at recess? Were you a swing guy or a roundy rosy guy? What do you?
We played wall ball.
You're a wall ball man.
Wall ball.
That's intense. That's aggressive. Yeah, I would imagine you as a more like chill swing, just like rock back and forth. But
only the news has brought me peace.
Oh, that's fair.
I used to be very angry.
What about you? A tie strikes me as a what's that one game where it's like a pole with a tennis ball on a string? Tether ball. Yeah.
Tether ball? No.
Yeah. You're a tether ballman.
I feel like was lame all the time, no matter where you are. But I did enjoy Foursquare, man. With like the.
I like the Foursquare.
Yeah,
I was a monkey.
was
I was a monkey bars kid. Derek the Anti-Hero says I would have guessed monkey bars probably for you. There. I don't know who he was referring to, but I was definitely I was a monkey bars kid. I also big fan of slides. Big fan of slides.
Well, I mean,
and. I can never turn down, even to this day, if I'm going past a children's playground. Now, no children can be in it, but I will get on one of those like springy horse things, like the ones that go crack. Yeah, I can never turn down the opportunity to do it. At least I need at least 3-4 goes at it, and then I'm like, okay, cool, and then I get off.
Did you guys
I like those.
I remember our elementary school playground was badass but it wasn't like a rich crazy thing. It was before all the playgrounds became like plastic and safe and
it was
shit.
all metal and nuts.
We had a big metal spaceship in the middle, and it had like metal
we had one of those that was kind of like that. They used a lot of metal, almost I don't know what to call them. It's the same shit that you'd find in sewer drains, which is funny as hell. Like the big pipes, that you could crawl through, but they were metal. Do you remember those? They were They were almost the same exact ones as all of the storm drains in our neighborhood, and we ended up as kids going into all those storm drains. I don't know if that was part of it.
You know how some playgrounds have the monkey bars.
Yeah.
And if you
sorry, we interrupted news too, by the way. So our bad.
Our monkey bars. So we had the regular size monkey bars.
Yeah.
But then we had a set of monkey bars where the bars were 15 feet in the air.
Oh, the super high ones.
Yeah, and kids would be doing normal monkey bar stuff way up there.
Yeah.
So, anyways, in news
Titusville
2, there was a dude named Edward Bokey.
Okay.
And he was at a Christian school in Titusville.
Right.
But there was something weird about this guy, and you want to know what it was?
What's weird about this dude?
He didn't have on no pants, and he had a loaded 45 caliber handgun in between his legs.
And he was just hanging out at this playground at this school.
Hanging out in the bush.
What sort of time of day are we talking here?
Recess time.
Recess
middle of
time.
the day.
Yeah, like 12:30, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Middle of the day.
Middle of the
hanging
day.
out, no pants, with a gun.
Quality move by this guy.
Watching some kids.
Did he get arrested?
Yeah.
He is now behind bars, we would hope.
Yeah.
Was there much explanation for this man's criminal and very what do you call it? I was gonna call it ludicrous, but what's the word I'm looking for here? When you're being just lewd. He's very lewd behavior. Very lewd behavior.
I mean, you're hanging out in your underwear with
Yes.
a gun between your legs.
Yeah.
Just hanging.
No panties
hanging out.
on.
Just hanging out,
All
watching
right.
some kids with a gun in your underpants.
Hanging out with my wing out.
All right. Is that the story?
That they arrested him for armed trespassing.
Okay, good.
And
Good.
resisting arrest. And
Mhm.
they said no bond for you, naked pants man.
Well, it definitely doesn't sound like there's mental health or drug issues going on in this story. That's
No,
for
I
sure.
mean,
Doubtful.
You just sometimes you want to hang out
Nude
with your wang out
with the
a
gun and a
in the church bush.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yep. Let's check it out. You guys like news 3?
And now the trifecta of news. The news that rounds out the other two. Not the last, not the least, but news 3.
News 3. Johnny
Yes.
Moonbags, give us the news 3, please.
Welcome to news 3. And we're going to swing on up to the old of Jacksonville.
Oh, third Florida story.
Duval County.
Duval. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. A Florida woman who went viral during the pandemic for going viral as in coughing on a cancer patient.
No.
She's going to serve...
During the pandemic. Like, come on. Like, come on, people.
She's going to serve 30 days in jail.
Oh, wow. That's going to set a precedence. Like, seriously, like I hadn't heard that. That's actually kind of, I mean...
A judge in Jacksonville on Thursday said 30 days in jail, a $500 fine.
And it's all about intent, too, with this type of thing. Like, you can accidentally cough, and it's fine. You cannot wear a mask and kind of be a bit of a dick, but it's fine. But if you're intentionally coughing on a fucking cancer patient, that's intent to harm.
low.
Therefore, you know what I mean? Like, so, like, I'm in favor of all this judgment, to be honest. I think this is a good precedent to set that, no, you don't get to do that.
Along with the 30 days in jail, she got a $500 fine.
$500 fine, okay.
6 months of probation.
All right.
And she has to go through a mental health evaluation for anger management.
Good. All right. I'm in. Whatever judge did all that, I'm with you. And
Okay.
yeah, I'm fine with that.
She was the woman who was coughed upon.
Yeah.
She was suffering from a brain tumor.
Okay, yeah. What an asshole. That's, yeah. Okay, someone in the chat says that's attempted murder. I'd agree with you. Like, that's absolutely attempted murder at that point. Like, she's lucky she didn't get more of a punishment, is I guess my point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the news, Johnny. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. Everybody, that was the news.
With Johnny Moonbags.
Absolutely.
Hail, Satan.
It's always good to have a little bit of Johnny Moonbags with us. He brings the he brings the news. He brings the Florida news in particular, which is always nice. I have one last thing before we get out of here for the night, and this is just one of these weird little facts. I can't remember. Is Sean Connery dead? Did he die?
He did die.
He died. Yeah, he died. All right. So this
Not
is
too long ago.
So this just comes from I'll be honest with you. This is just coming from me sort of scrolling through Reddit, just whatever, something he posted.
Are we about to go Sean Connery hating?
Well, no, I think we're gonna go Sean Connery. I think we're gonna all appreciate Sean Connery a little bit more after this. So,
I mean, he got a lot of bad rap for slapping
well,
ladies.
yeah, he was behind the whole a woman needs a good slap every once in a while. Yeah. He
Say what?
Yeah, Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, yeah.
You've never heard that one, Mike? You've never heard
He professed a true belief in giving a lady a little slapping.
Yeah, if you never heard...
like on the rump, right? Giving her a nice
No,
little,
I do not believe
good
that's
job.
what he was talking about.
Good hustle.
Have you seriously never come across this?
I mean, I've always heard that he was kind of like a
misogynistic,
prolific misogynist. And
Yeah.
he wasn't the biggest fan of women.
I'll
but
pull it
I
up.
didn't-
I'll pull it up for you right now, just so you can hear the.
I'm Sean Connery, and I believe men are superior sex.
Yeah, I don't even probably need to. I can just do the audio. I don't even think you need to see it, as long as you just hear it. Like, I'm sure somebody's YouTube clipped this the fuck out. So I'll just find it here in a second here. But part of the whole reason I brought him up was because of this Reddit comment, or not comment, but this Reddit thread that I came upon, and it says that apparently it took 3 grips to restrain Sean Connery from killing the cameraman on the set of Zardoz.
Dude.
Zardoz,
Yeah.
1974. I don't know that movie. Do you know that movie?
Zardoz is awesome. You should know that movie. You should watch it because it's pretty great.
Is it really?
When you see the outfit he's wearing in Zardoz, you'll be like, oh yeah, that movie. Well, even if you haven't seen it, you've probably seen a clip of it.
Yeah, I found the.
Oh wait, I can see.
I found the clip of the Sean Connery thing for you right here.
It's like a red. Leathery.
Oh yeah. That
Okay,
thing.
so yeah.
No, Sean
All
Connery.
right, here we go. Here's.
Oh, and he's got a ponytail, a long ass ponytail.
Well, it says in this.
Neither of you have seen Zardoz before? Fuck.
So basically,
so good.
Sean Connery had to be 3 grips to restrain Sean Connery from killing the cameraman on the set of Zardoz 1974 after the cameraman accidentally opened the camera and exposed a day's worth of film. That's a carnal sin, right, in the industry, especially at that time. Like, that guy probably never had a job again. That day's filming involved Connery in heavy makeup, which he hated. So he was furious to have to film all of it again. So dude, literally, wanted to beat the... I like that. 1974, Sean Connery wanted to beat the fuck out of some dude because, you just fucked up a day's worth of filming and I had to wear all this makeup and it cost so much money and it cost me my fucking, I hate doing it. So yeah,
Yep.
Fair enough on that. But here you go. Here's Sean Connery on slapping women.
You did an interview in which you said, not the worst
Barbara
thing
Walters.
to slap a woman now and then. As I remember, you said you don't do it with a clenched fist. It's better to do it with an open hand. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
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 I didn't love that.
I haven't changed my opinion.
You haven't?
No.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good.
You don't think it's bad,
I don't think it's that bad. I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances and if it merits it. Yeah.
Or what would merit it?
Well, if
it
you
merits
have to
it.
hide everything else, and women are pretty good at this, they can't leave it alone. They don't want to have the last word, and you give them the last word, but they're not happy with the last word. They want to say it again, and get into a really provocative situation, then
This sounds like a good
I
movie
think it's
right here.
absolutely right.
By the way.
There you go. So that's
All right, Connery.
Sean Connery.
That's not. Man, is that guy dead?
Yeah, he is. Apparently.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah,
One
right.
more piece of shit down.
You know what?
A different time. A different
That's one of those
time.
guilty man. That's a guilty man moment because I don't think I could ever stop liking Sean Connery.
Oh,
for a
it's
number
not
of reasons.
right at all. It's not. It's
But
terrible.
You hear him
It's
say
terrible.
that shit, and you know he meant it. Like he was.
You know he meant it, and you know it's just behind the times and stupid. And I'm glad we've moved on from that, quite frankly. But I laugh at it not because I think it's funny about a man slapping a woman. I laugh at it because of how out of date it is. Like that's where I'm coming at from it. Like it's nothing. It's
Holy
nothing.
smokes.
I don't think that's a good thing. Just so you know. But there you go. That pretty much ties everything up. But well, after that we got to get out of here, right? Yeah, I think it's probably time. Whew, boys, anything else you want to throw in here for before we get out for the evening?
Check out Twitch, Onrs_Mike B for video games.
Yeah, I mean, we
check
gotta,
out-
we obviously gotta do all of our plugs. But yeah, you've been doing. What have you been gaming on this last couple weeks, man?
I played some Call of Duty the other day with my good buddy Grant Wells from Pig Belly Dojo.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've been playing again. Been streaming some DRG, Deep Rock Galactic. I just picked up a new game where it's like an RPG where you're fighting some Nazis.
Okay.
So I might be streaming some Nazi fighting.
Yeah.
So that'll be kind of fun.
Let's get some more of that, man. Let's get some more of that. I also wanted to mention very quickly that I did do Sun Eclipse last night, and that I've got another one of these that our good friend Tom Barilli was able to send over, which is one of these long form clips that we're going to be having to do our kind of mystery science theater, watch alongs with.
Okay.
And it is the Russian Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
It is it's an hour-long cut of the Russian Lord of the Rings.
It's only an hour?
Yeah, it seems like it's about, maybe it's just the first part. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's actually put out. Like when I went to the YouTube channel, you go to the YouTube channel, it actually flags like a little thing that tells you that this channel is sponsored by Russian media. Like it's they made this, like Russia, the country, and made the thing. And it's the Russian Lord of the Rings. So we're going to have fun watching that. It's probably all subtitled.
I hope that Putin is the Eye of Sauron.
Oh, dude, I'm sure there's so much good shit
Putin's
coming
head
up
up
with
there,
it.
just like.
But yeah,
Putin.
if you guys are maybe down on Sunday or something like that, I don't know what your availability is, but we'll talk about it off air, trying to figure it out, because that would be a fun one to do. I'll say check that out, and that's of course
Russian
at the very same Twitch channel that you're tuned into right now. If you are on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/ONRS Live. If you're listening on podcast, check that out. But if you're listening on Twitch by that proxy, check us out on Apple Podcasts and anywhere you get your podcasts. I need you to subscribe. I need you to like. And that's the same with YouTube. Like, please ring the bell, subscribe to us. I need those followers to pick up for Ono Media. The best way to find all this stuff is over at onomedia.com, where we genuinely have like everything posted, all the links, that it's nice and easy for you to just click on there. Hey, join the Facebook group. If I'm an Ono wrestling fan, hey, that's how I find that. If I'm on Ono radio show, I find that. Yeah, all of it's there. And if it's not there, we're putting it there very shortly. Patreon.com. If you want to throw a few bucks for us, it would really mean a lot. I need you guys to just be more active. I want to be more active, like, and interactive with all of you, and I'm pretty sure that Mikey and Ty would say the same thing, as well as my brethren over at Ono Wrestling. we want this thing to be a community, and Ono in general has, you know, the possibility to do that. So, without further ado, I'll leave you with that. I'll say leave me a voicemail at 407-906-6466. And boys, what do we say when we get out of here for the evening?
Honey, have you seen my bag of dicks? I was feeling a mite peckish.
I think you left them upstairs.
Was I eating them in bed?
Pick up your bag of dicks.
I'll go check it out. Those might be my honey barbecue dicks.